And fans of the Super Eagles bargained for 3 points against Equatorial Guinea, and now it's a must-have, in fact, even a requisite when they face tournament hosts Ivory Coast on Thursday, 6 p.m. Nigerian time. And here's our preview of that game. My name is Ayomide, and this is an Upmeg right here on Guardian. And yes, surely we'll start by reflecting on that draw against Equatorial Guinea. And joining me to do that is Hogan. Hogan, how are you doing?
I'm good, very well.
And first, your impression about the game, on that game against Equatorial Guinea. Absolutely, it's a tale of missed chances for me.
Of course. I do not know what to say initially, but you see, the point is we lost so many chances, and that actually caused a detriment to our 3 points. We lost it. So I just feel that we should be able to do much better in the next game.
And now, of course, the Super Eagles face Ivory Coast next, and you know what it is. Ivory Coast are leading the group already.
Yeah.
And then don't forget they have a dominant midfield, because I really want to talk about the midfield now. Alassane Yusuf had a fantastic debut in some sorts, and he was quite energetic, gave us what Wilfred Ndidi probably would have given us. We don't know as of this time whether he will feature in that game. I mean, it was stretched off, not a good way to start your Super Eagles journey.
Yeah.
But then, what more problems need fixing? I know there are a number of them right up at the top of your head.
All right, I feel that Yusuf actually gave his best, but the pairing together is, we are looking at a bread and butter team here.
Yeah.
You know, give us bread and butter. It's the blending of the game. I know that these guys have not played together.
I mean, it was the first time. That pairing in midfield was the first time they ever played together.
So I believe that all the clips should be shown to them and let them see what did they do. I know that Posero for now should have looked at it that, okay, what was my mistake in the first game in my midfield? Because I believe that the midfield wins the game. We are playing Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah.
The midfield was the best for them. Their goals were scored by the midfielders.
I was coming to the midfield that they have. We're talking about the likes of Seko Fofana, Ibrahim Sangare. These are established players in their teams. And they are... Frank Kessie. Frank Kessie was not so much of a dominant force against Guinea-Bissau. But, hey, against Nigeria, with that midfield, the pale midfield we have, it's a big worry.
I believe that we are going to have a difficult game against Cote d'Ivoire because of that midfield. Our midfield is still struggling. Our best player in the midfield right now is injured.
Oh, yes.
We do not know the result of the injury. We don't know how far it's going to go. I believe that Nigeria came into this competition having more injuries.
Yeah.
We are a broken leg team, as it were. And the Cote d'Ivoire, they have a stronger team in the midfield. These three players have the way they controlled the game. But I still believe that when we get into the game, it's still the first game. Every team are putting trials. They are probably doing trial and error, but we continue to try. The more they play together, the more they are able to blend together.
But something that comes to mind really is, how do you get to compete against the likes of those guys? The options we have, whether or not Alassane Yusuf will play in that game, the options we have is Joe Aribo on the bench, and there's also Raphael Onyedika. The jury is out against Frank Oyeka starting as the holding midfielder, but against an established team in midfield that has Seko Fofana, that has Ibrahim Sangare. I'm not trying to make so much about these players, but these are established players who understand themselves better than the Super Eagles at this point. How do you compete against the host, especially with the backing of the fans right behind them?
Okay, I feel that right now, or in that game, the wingers might be doing more of the works. They might be protecting the team, the midfield. As it were, we do not even know what exactly is our coach planning. We do not know, because each time he comes in to different matches with different patterns, and we do not know what we are expecting next.
Oh, yeah.
So I believe that the midfield was open in the last game. So if the wingers can come back to protect them and to help them we'll be doing more of markings, I believe. in that game because of the kind of midfield structures that
Pesero could come up with. And really, we hope he gets the structure right because there were some questionable selection in that game against Equatorial as ever. As we've always had Jose Pesero. I mean, Zaidu Sanusi missing a sitter early on. He's not really had the best of games. The defensive pairing of also a Trustekong and then Semi Ajayi. Kemeto Melro is on that bench and is a very experienced head, probably the most experienced head in the squad, and he's not getting game time. But then we'll wait and see how all that will pan out. Last, just before we go, your predictions for the game. I know before we already said perhaps the best we could get is a draw. Do you reckon we could even get a draw or maybe overachieve and get more?
Well, yes, we spoke about Cote d'Ivoire's midfield, very strong. But their defense, looking at the last game, their defense were not that strong, but the midfield protected the defense. And looking at Nigerian Super Eagles, we have the attack doing more than the midfield. So I believe that Nigeria can, if they are committed, if they are hungry for 3 points, they can still go all out and still get 3 points.
But what role? Because we have to talk about Victor Osimhen very quickly. What role do you think he will have to play? I mean, he missed some big chances, and it's probably not the best performance in a Super Eagles jersey for him, even though he got a goal. Yeah,
I feel that the pressure is more on Osimhen in the last game. The whole team were looking forward to Osimhen. They were playing all the balls to Osimhen. That's one of the reasons why I'm missing Boniface.
Victor Boniface.
Honestly speaking, I miss.
But then we'll have Terem Murphy. Maybe that could make some difference. What do you think?
See, rat na rat, cat na cat, dog na dog, lion na lion. You can't compare Boniface to anybody. That's just it.
But Terem Murphy has been a decent option in the past.
Oh, like I said again, lion na lion,
well,
rat na
we'll
rat.
have to bring it to a close here. Thank you very, very much for watching. You can be part of the community by hitting the subscribe button. Of course, you can follow Guardian Nigeria that way. And also get our latest content when you hit the notification bells. And thank you very, very much for watching. Hogan, thank you for making it to the show again.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And we hope that when we come here to discuss Super Eagles next time, we speak of their good luck against our
3 points all the way.
Yeah. See you then. Bye.